Alright guys, it's your girl. I'm back. And today, I'm about to show y'all how I made my baseball cap, basketball cap gift box. These are something that you can make. Father Day is coming up, and you want to give the dads, the brothers, the uncles. You want to give them something, to show them that we appreciate them the same way they do, the same way that they give and show respect for Mother's Day. So we're gonna make a gift box, and the gift box is gonna be made in the shape of a baseball cap. That's why I say baseball cap slash basketball cap, because it depends on what they like. You don't even have to even add a team to it. You could just make the gift box, and you could put on it. You could label it dad. My favorite brother, my uncle, like whatever. But so right here, I'm going to show you. These are the pieces. I'm going to show you my trick. I actually bought the file off of SD like last year. I was supposed to do them last year, and I ended up just doing shirts and regular tumblers for Father's Day and keychain. So I just said, you know what? Since I paid for the file, I might as well get it and use it, because I always like the box, the gift box. So I never got a chance to do it. So I'm going to show you my way of doing it, and it's easy to me to do it than to try to, because when you purchase a file, they're gonna tell you it's a PNG, or what is it, SVG file, right? So when you bring it over into Cricut or Stuliac, you're supposed to be able to ungroup it, but for some reason, somehow, you cannot ungroup it. And I thought maybe it was the file that I bought, it was like that, but then my research is majority all the files that you buy. So you would still have to kind of like cut it, like get you a box and and separate them, or you can just get it and do it yourself. Find a because they do have many things, programs where you could convert just things into an SVG file and all that, so that way you could separate it when you transfer it over. But needing less, I did that already. I just went on and just separated myself. So here, so where you see it, where it looks, I call it the fish head. It don't, because it looks like the head of a fish. So you're gonna need a total of 6. So the reason why you only see 3 is because I have to resize it to the size that I want. And so in order to resize it to the size that I want, it didn't make sense to put all 6 on there, because it's just gonna just make it, a little more problem. Because you can always, once I get it to the size that I want, I will go ahead and duplicate the others the remainers that I need. And then I'm gonna bring it in. I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, so here you're gonna need 6 of these. So I only brought 1. So once I get this to the size that I need, then I'll duplicate 5 more. And the reason why you see the 3 here is because this is gonna be the back part of the top of the cap. So you see it has like that circle. So I had to bring that one in as well. And then this one, I probably don't need the both, but because the way it was, you had 3 that was facing this way, you had 3 that was facing that way. Well, I'm not gonna say 3, you had 2, because this one goes with this. So the play is safe. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna leave this one that's down as well, because it doesn't have the circle. And then once I get it to the size that I want, I will make sure I have 3 of these, and then I will have to add another one. This So this one with this one will make 3. This right here is the base of the hat. So this will be the front part of it. I mean, this is the back part of it. That would be the front. You see, you got your circle. This is the brim part that will go here and here. So we're going to get to all of that. So now to show you how I'm going to do it, right? I'm going to group everything. As you see, I'm going to group it. And then I'm going to come down here to the bottom and I'm going to attach it. So remember, once you group everything, ungroup everything to get everything to the picture, make sure for this next step you will have to go back and attach it, because now we're going to size it. So you're going to size it to the size that you want, right? So I'm going to come here, I'm going to grab a shape. I'm going to grab the shape. I'm going to bring my shape down. And I'm going to base it on this. So I'm going to unlock the shape. I'm going to bring the shape to the size that I want. Right? So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to just put it in. I'm going to do the paper that I have is 12 by 12. Okay, so this is the size. This is a regular standard size. I'm just gonna start off with that. So what I'm going to do is the cap. I'm gonna space it so it fits within this box. So mind you, so you're gonna see me just keep moving this, because I want it to be this size. So you're gonna see me. Let me zoom out a little bit. So I bring it down so you get to give me space. So I want this to fit within here. So you see, okay. And the reason why you're going to group it, and when you resize it, so all your pieces will match up, or everything is going to be the same size. It's going to match up. Sorry, I had the camera down. So as you see, you're going to keep until you oh my god, how did I wait, did I ungroup that? Oh no, okay. So yeah, you see, and this is what you do. I just brung the screen down so it made it easy for me to group. And you see, you just, all you would do is just keep measuring it, like to get to this right here. You want to fit in the square. Remember, the square is your size, your paper size. I just want to show you. So now I got to put it back because I wanted to fit within there. So you see, so it fits in there. So everything is the same size. So now I can go ahead and get rid of the square. So I'm just gonna hide that back. Now I'm gonna come back down and I'm gonna zoom back in. So now you see, these are the sizes of everything. So now you can ungroup it to this is your size that everything was gonna cut out. Okay. So now I'm going to detach. Okay, so remember what I told you guys. I need a total of 6, 3 and 3. So I'm going to duplicate these, and then also with this I need a total of 6. So I'm just going to duplicate 5 more. That's going to give me a total of 6, and that's it. And then it depends on the type of paper you're using, the cardstock that's used. If you're using heavy cardstock, you don't need, but if you don't need many. But if you're using a light cardstock type of, you might want to double print you 2 of these, which is the base. Where we go? There we go. You might want to do 2 of these to give it that sturdiness. And I'm not gonna lie, and you don't really need another one of these, but it just depends. Some people do, some people don't, but you really don't. And this right here is once you put the base of your cap. Once you put this part right here, once you put this part right here together, that's going to give you the base of your cap. And then that's where this going to comes into place. All right. So now what I'm going to do is, I just want to bring everything. I just want to bring everything. I just like all my stuff organized, guys. That's all it is. Actually, I guess I can bring it back down a little bit so that way so I can have everything here. So like I said, I'm gonna put that there. And I like to leave that there. I'm gonna bring that there. Then we got this. And this. And we're going to bring this over a little bit so I can get this and bring this. Come on. I just want to bring that over. So we have everything, right? So remember what I told you, we need a total of 6 of these and a total of 6 of these. So, and the reason why, you see how this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because this is basically like the base of this, and this is where I made the top. So I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna duplicate 5 of these. So here I'm gonna come over here, as you see, I'm gonna click on, it says duplicate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I don't think I'm gonna mess up. I'm not wasting no extra. Okay, so now we have it. I'm gonna hit make it, and as you see, it's gonna is okay. Then we had this on that one. Then we had this on that one. Okay, so that's the first one. And I'm going to head over. Okay, so I just went back and I changed the colors because I decided to make it a two-tone. So you see, anytime you change the color of the thing, this is what the matte is going to show, because I changed this to red because the top is going to be red. So that's where you see that. Say if I wanted the color to be green, if I had to change the color to green, so the mat would have been green. This is the it's color coordinated. They do the mat like that in order for you not to mix up your stuff. So say it lets me know, so the first four mats is black, 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 and then the last ones is red. So after 1, 2, 3, and 4, I know to make sure that the paper is black. And then when we get to mat 5, I know to switch over to um to the red paper, or if it would have been yellow, to the yellow paper. So it lets you know when to switch over. So that's what that is. And so now we just going to go ahead and print, cut. I'm so used to doing my sublimation, so yeah. So I'm going to go ahead, click continue, and now it's looking for the machine. And up here, this is where you connect whatever machine that you're using. So these right here is mainly most of the things, the different settings that I use when I'm basically using my Cricut machine. So that's for like I'm doing infusion, ink, transfer, printable sticker, holographic, regular, permanent vinyl, glitter vinyl, glitter iron-on vinyl. So you see it's the two different. This is glitter vinyl for like permanent or removable vinyl. This is for HTV vinyl, which lets you know iron. So that means that this one is heat, this one is no heat. If I'm doing like the leather, those were the keychains, a pattern iron-on. So that's like, you know, different pattern. This is like a everyday iron-ons. This is like regular vinyl, HTV vinyl, like your regular red or blue or pink, whatever. And this is the holographic iron-on. So this is another thing. So this is iron-on holographic, and this is removable or permanent holographic. So you see the difference. So here I'm going to go back. This is because I don't have, like, I'm not using hard cardstock. So I'm going to, this is the one I did, craft cardstock. And you can go here where it says brides oil, and if you click on that, that'll bring you to all the different type of materials that you have. You could either scroll down to it, or you can come up and type. It has the category there. You could just click on, and you just whatever was number one, and then you click on that, then it'll bring up the category, or you could just type it in. But we already have it preset, and this is where you can have your stuff preset. So I already have it preset. I'm gonna go, and this is the pressure. So you could, I'm gonna keep it at default because I don't need more pressure, I don't need less pressure. If it's something you might figure you need less pressure, you'll hit less. If it's something you think you might need more pressure, you'll hit more. So like I said, we're gonna keep it at that. And now we're gonna head over and start cutting out our paper. All right, guys, so I'm going to make this real quick. As you see right here, I'm about to show you, I'm just detaching everything. I'm showing you the different glues that I'm using, adhesive, glue, the glue gun, and the glue in the can. So now I'm just detaching everything before I go on. As you see, I lost one of the pieces. Those are the circle pieces that goes on the top part of the hat. So now I'm just, like I said, you want to, get all your pieces out before you go on. So I did all that off camera. I went on and took everything off. I'm using like a 20, I want to say about 30-pound cardstock. You want to try to use a little heavy cardstock because you want the base of the brim to, it doesn't bend. So now, it was a lot. So I tried to do as much on camera so you can see it, but the rest of it I did do off camera. But I did just want you to show you, and take your time as you taking the stuff, taking it apart. So now I'm just going to use some of the adhesive glue, and I'm spreading on. This is the base of the box. So I'm just putting it on. I make sure I put enough so it is thick, it don't fall apart. So there you have it. That's done. Set it to the side. Now here, these are the 6 pieces that you're going to use. That's going to be the rim of the hat, if that makes sense. So as you see, when you see me cut it, it has like edges. You want to bend those edges. Where you see I bend the edges, then I'm using my glue gun because I want the I don't want it to fall apart. So I use my glue gun. You use whatever glue you choose to, but I went on with the glue gun, and you're gonna do that. Repeat that step for every all 6 pieces, and there you have it. But make sure you take your time. You wanna, when you bend it, you really wanna put it together, because you see at the bottom you don't want no space. So you're gonna repeat the same process for the top part. It has the same thing. You're gonna bend them, and this one you're gonna take your time. You really want to take your time, because the way the top part is, it when you get to the top is it kind of like have a little slight curve at the top. So you want to take your time as you gluing it. You want to, as you see, I bend the pieces, and then you want to glue it. Take your time. I did like 2 or 3 at a time until you get to the top, and you want to repeat this step all 6. Remember, it's 6 pieces. For the bottom part that you see me do, the black part, that was 6 pieces. This part right here is the red, is 6 pieces. So that's what you want to do. And I showed you in the beginning, when I was taking it apart, I lost one of my little circles. If you pay attention, as you see, you will see like the little holes that's on the hat, and that's where the circles go. So I did lose one. Don't kill me for that. I'm only just using this one. This is not for nobody. This is just to do the video. And I didn't feel like cutting nothing out. You could cut like whatever you want out, or put whatever you want for the front of the cap. You could make it, you could just cut out something to say Dad, or Happy Father's Day, or the person name. Or you can put the sport team, or whatever it is. And there you have it. You have your custom gift